Well, good morning, fellow constitutionalists. These are my morning thoughts for Wednesday, January 20th in the year of our Lord 2016. I'm going to share later on the show an article. It comes from the State Department, and actually, it talks about how the State Department thinks that the polling isn't being done right. That's why American citizens aren't concerned about climate change. They're not asking the questions in the right way, or they're not asking the right questions. And he's concerned, this official is concerned, and we'll get into this on the show who this official is, but he's concerned that if the polling isn't done right, the American people aren't going to believe that climate change is actually happening. The problem is with these stewards that are in our bureaucracies, they don't understand that the narrative has been changed and the agenda is slowly moving away from their side because of alternate media like myself that's not afraid to talk about these issues, not afraid of threats from the government that I'm a climate denier, which when you use that term climate denier, it sounds like a religion, that you deny the deity of Christ, you deny God. And I've often thought these environmental zealots that are behind all this, whether it's climate change, global warming, global cooling, too much methane gas in the atmosphere, whatever, whatever their cause célèbre of the day is, these zealots, it's more like a religion with them, because if you deny it, you don't know what you're talking about. Well, I'm sorry, folks. I'm a Christian. I believe that God's in control of everything, whether these people want to believe it or not. And I do not believe as the human race that we can affect the climate on a global scale. I mean, that is hubris in the 10th degree, the 10th factor, as it were. I mean, these people have no bounds, no limits on the audacity that they believe that they can control things like this. And it's laughable. And people aren't stupid. This guy thinks people are stupid. Oh, they're not being asked the right questions, so they're not concerned. Give me a break, folks. People aren't concerned because they know that we're not contributing to the climate change. And they know the scam that's going on. First it was global cooling, then it was global warming, and since they couldn't get any traction either way, so they changed it to climate change, so they're covered both ways, and people understand and know that this is just a big money grab. There's corporations out there that are salivating at the prospect of making money off of taxpayer dollars because the government's going to spend it on things to try to curb climate change. And they can't do anything anyway. It's a big old wealth redistribution scheme, and people see through that. They saw the lies that come out of Penn State. They saw the lies that come out of East Anglian University in England, and they saw the evidence in the emails that these people are lying about this to keep their jobs going because they rely on government money and government grants to do this research into a climate change. Folks, stop the madness. And I'm glad most people aren't buying into the hype, and I think we need to keep driving this point home. And my final thought on this, folks, is please show me in the Constitution where the government is supposed to be worried about climate change. These are my morning thoughts. See you later on the show. Have a great day.